I'm going to be showing you today how to use our mattress needle and attach some buttons to this pillow. I've marked the center on my pillow, both front and back. I'm going to take the mattress needle, flatten the pillow out a little bit here. This is one of our down and feather pillow forms. And before I insert the needle, I'm going to take a piece of inner lining that I've sprayed with some of our silicone spray, and I rub that on the needle just to help it glide through the pillow a little easier. I'm going to go straight down into the center. Before I come out the other side, I'm going to locate the center mark and then just push that through. Once I get that through, you can pull it out a little bit, work it back and forth to make sure that the hole gets a little bit bigger. That'll help the button twine pass through a little easier. I'm going to set this down with the point down. And I've got my button twine. These are our crimp buttons. And there's a number of ways you can do this, but I always found this was the easiest way. I make a loop, fold the twine in half, make a loop, put it through the button, and then just feed the tails through and make a slip knot. And I'll go ahead and cut these so they're a little more even. And then I'll put these through the eye of this needle. I've cut a piece of shelf liner, and this is just one of those non-skid liners. I keep them in the workroom to make it easier to pull the needles through. I want to turn it around and come through that same hole. I'm going to push the needle through as much as I can. You want to make sure that you have a good amount of tail hanging off here. If it's too short, sometimes it's hard to pull through. Now, one very important thing, you never want to pull the needle toward you. I usually will hang it off the work table, grip it, and instead of pulling this way, I actually pull down, and it takes a couple of pulls, and there it goes. You can see the tail is still hanging out. Then I can come through this side and pull that through. I can pull it down and make it as tight as I want. And then to attach this one, we slip this through. I like to make sure that this hole is large enough for that twine to pass through. And when I seat this button, I want to push it down so that it's nice and tight. I don't want that to loosen up at all. I'm going to pull that through. I'm going to come through just like this, like I did with the other side. I've come the two pieces of twine through the button, and then I'm going to pass them in between the middle. This allows me to pull it tight. Once I get it the way I want it, then I can go ahead and tie that off. You want to lift it. If you push down on the pillow, that'll help you to tie it nice and tight. And I can go ahead and cut this off. And if you want, you can dab a little fringe adhesive on that knot. There you have it.